people, they lack pronunciation. They have to work on pronunciation. So for them, I have a different action plan, right? Kind of like certain teachers I have observed, instead of saying pen, they'll say pain. I am writing on the blackboard with a pen. Why did not you come to school yesterday? I'm not making much standard. Oh, the house is big. Oh, it's a very big opportunity. Right. So you can use some better words. Instead of big, you can say massive, huge,
Yeah.
gigantic, colossal, right? Something is important. Oh, it's a very important topic, sir. Oh, it's significant. It's pivotal.
Yeah.
It's crucial. Oh, it's a very interesting movie. Oh, it's intriguing. It's enthralling. It's captivating. Yes, I'm like, oh, I'm very sad today. That's it. And how's the weather today, ma'am, in Kanpur?
It's too hot today. It's a humidity a lot.
I can understand. I can certainly understand, ma'am. So whenever you are ready, ma'am, just let me know, and we guys can certainly start, ma'am.
As we are meeting a very first time, so I think I really would like to know about yourself.
Uh, Certainly, ma'am. As you know, my name is Vivek. I'm a master
Mhm.
trainer of public speaking as well as IELTS. I help professionals from all over the globe in achieving their career goals in context to communication skills, in context to IELTS as well. IELTS is it's a test. It stands for International English Language Testing System. So people who want to study in English speaking countries or who want to work there, so they need to have some desired band score as far as this test is concerned. So that's where I come into the picture. I help them. I also help the teachers as well as the trainers so that they can train their students effectively. I'm a T3 certified. T3 stands for train the trainer. So these are like few things that I usually do. I also There are few schools and colleges who also rely on my expertise to train their faculty members. Plus, I have a small page on Instagram where I help the learners. Sometimes I do collaborations with certain brands as well. Like yesterday, I was featured on T Series. A new movie is releasing. No, not releasing. It released on Friday, right? Shrikant. So for that, you can check the main page of T Series on
Sure.
Instagram, and you will be able to find me there. But let's get forward. So this is what I do, ma'am, day in and day out, spreading whatever little knowledge I have with the audience, with the learners, as well as with my trainees, so that they can speak English confidently and fluently. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, that is very nice introduction, and I think I'm very grateful to talk to you because you have a lot of experience about the teacher, and I'm started back just right now. Because if I talk about myself, as you know that my name is Mansi Bajpayee, I already mentioned you, and I also belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur, and I'm also teaching, and that is a great opportunity I have to train by you because your voice is not coming. You are speaking something. Are you speaking something?
No, I'm not saying something. I just connected my
Yeah,
mic.
now is it? Yeah, now it is okay.
Perfect. I believe the audio quality is better now. Is it?
Now it is okay. Teaching also, and apart from this, I'm also running my YouTube channel, name of English Source 27. That's all about me.
Fantastic, fantastic. I have a small channel as well. It's called Fluent India,
I
ma'am.
have also a
Yeah,
small
so
channel. It's not a huge audience I have.
just to help the audience, ma'am. And I really thank
Yeah.
you from the bottom of my heart for inviting me and to help the learners. So learners, I'll be sharing like few effective techniques in context to communication skills. So please pay attention. I'm pretty much confident that these techniques, the tips that I'll be sharing with you, is going to be like super effective. And if
Yeah.
you guys can mention it in the comments, and I'll be like really happy to answer your questions. Yes, ma'am. So we can get started.
Yeah, I have a few questions for you, and which has really helped me to a lot also. So the first question is that I would like to ask you as how can I improve my pronunciation and fluency? As I know you are each and every word a very good way. So how can I improve in our fluency and the pronunciation also?
Thank you very much, ma'am, for saying this. It's just normal, ma'am. Pronunciation and fluency, these two things are like totally different. When we talk about pronunciation, it means the sounds, right? And fluency means How fluent, or are you speaking without any hesitation? Are you able to express your thoughts in a confident way? Are you fumbling? Are you taking irregular pauses? So these two things are like totally different. So let's take one step at a time. When we talk about improving pronunciation, for that we need to understand this. Why do we mispronounce? We mispronounce because of two factors. Number one, lack of knowledge. When I say lack of knowledge, it means we don't know how exactly this word is supposed to be pronounced. A lot of people, they mispronounce the word pronunciation as pronunciation. That
Yeah.
is of knowledge, right? Another word that I have is people, instead of saying technology, they'll say technology.
Mhm.
Technology is incorrect, right? This word has got four syllables. Tech, nol, see, sorry, three,
Knowledge. Yeah.
technology, right? But they add another O and they make it a four-syllable word, right? Which is
Yeah.
incorrect. If you have four syllables there, then you will be pronouncing this word in an incorrect way. I can give you another common example of mispronunciation. There's this animal in Hindi which is called bhalu, right? A lot of people mispronounce bhalu as beer, but beer is an alcoholic drink, right? Bhalu can be pronounced as either bear or bear, but beer is
Yeah.
incorrect. Again, that is lack of knowledge. The second, another example could be this metal loha. A lot of people, they say I run,
Mhm.
like I run, मैं दौड़ता हूँ, which is
Yeah.
incorrect. Is pronounced either iron, you can drop the
I.
r sound, or
Yeah.
I earn, EARN, like मैं कमाता हूँ, like that. But मैं दौड़ता हूँ, that is not the correct way.
Yeah.
It's totally incorrect. It's either iron or iron. Now these things, ma'am, these things are part of lack of knowledge, right? Now another factor is effect of mother tongue. Now we all have our own first language. I speak Bhojpuri. That's my mother tongue, and I'm pretty proud, right, that it's my mother tongue. So when I'm speaking the second or the third language, if I'm speaking Hindi or English, I should not allow the influence of my mother tongue to overshadow, right? When I'm or like overpower when I'm speaking either say English or Hindi or any other language, right? Same goes for like someone whose mother tongue is Punjabi. Now, when they speak English, like I have nothing against anyone, people. It's I'm just trying to explain it. Um, so try to understand, right? Sometimes they mispronounce words like Canada becomes Canada, bullet becomes bolt, manager becomes manager, right? Again, it's part of
Yeah.
influence. Like someone's mother tongue is Bengali, right? If they have to say West, West will become waste, right? Waste, something like that. So waste is like either the kamar that we say in Hindi, or waste is like barbad, but West is totally different.
Yeah.
See, someone's mother tongue is Tamil, right? H they pronounce as H, yamma, yanna, ayyo, sar, what to do, sar, something like
Yeah.
that. You guys, right? But the fact, this is the fact of the matter. So you need to always understand the sounds, ma'am, the sounds, the correct sounds. So how exactly you're going to know it? So there are like multiple ways now. Like due to the advent of technology, we have so many resources, ma'am. So you can rely on those resources to help you in understanding the correct pronunciation. Plus, I'll also give you another effective technique. You can record your voice, right? This really helped me a lot when I was like a learner during my school days. So what I used to do, I had a Walkman. I used to record my voice in it, and I used to listen to my voice, right? And then I used to analyze that where exactly did I go wrong, right? Did I pronounce this word correctly or incorrectly? And you are the best judge of yourself, right? When we are speaking, right, in a normal conversation, we are not actually listening to what we are saying,
Yeah.
right? Oh, manner. But when we listen to the recording, we will be able to understand. And always rely on someone who has more knowledge than you, right? A guide, a mentor, a coach who can appropriately help you in such a manner that you understand the basic nuances of pronunciation, how exactly this word is supposed to be pronounced. And I believe you will be able to improve, but don't copy anyone. I see a lot of people speaking
Yeah.
American accent, this, that. Okay, bro, I'll teach you American accent. Like, come on, you're from India. Here. Speak in a natural manner, right? Don't try to copy anyone. I mean, you'll sound like really stupid, right? If you try
Yeah.
to fake an accent. See, this is your identity, right? Suppose if your mother tongue is Gujarati, you need to be proud of that. If your mother tongue is Marathi, again, you need to be proud, right? That okay, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, whatever it is, right? So don't lose your identity, but at the same point in time, don't copy, right? Don't copy anyone. And improving fluency, ma'am. So when we talk about fluency, that's a different kettle of fish. It's a very different thing altogether. So for fluency, ma'am, the best possible thing I can advise you would be first, if you're like very basic, then practice reading aloud from English text, any stories, newspapers, right? Try to read aloud as much as possible. Don't read quietly. Now, this is one technique which will take some time to show its effect. And always understand all good things, they take some time to show their positive effect, right? You cannot achieve fluency within matter of moments. Second thing, speak as much as possible. See, you can watch all the videos on YouTube, right? You can read all the storybooks, newspapers, but till the time you don't open your mouth and you speak, how exactly improvement is going to
Yeah.
be there? Try to understand this factor, right? I can, if I want to learn cooking, right, I can watch all the Khana Khazana shows on YouTube, but till the time I don't step inside the kitchen and I don't try to make the dish, I don't try my hand there, I will not be able to learn. Just like driving, I can watch all the videos on YouTube, right, from different resources, how to drive a car. But my friends, if you don't sit on the driving seat behind the wheels, if you don't take out your car on the road, right, if you don't crash it couple of times, right, don't kill people, but you won't be able to learn. So speaking is just like that. You'll make mistakes. I also used to make mistakes, a lot of mistakes. So if a person like me can speak like all right English,
Yeah,
you guys,
everybody makes mistake.
yeah, it's a part of learning, ma'am. It's like real part of learning. Learn from your mistakes. Don't be shy. Don't hesitate. Right. And embrace your mistakes. Learn from it. And I'm pretty much confident if you follow these things, you will be able to improve. Then engage in conversations with people, like-minded people, right? Who communicate in English. You can have a mentor, a guide, a trainer. Work with them. Improve your skills, but watching videos will not help you. It will give you knowledge. But what about practical knowledge? Theoretical
Yeah.
knowledge and
You will
application.
have to practical yourself.
Absolutely. You have to open your mouth. You have to open your mouth. Otherwise, the improvement will not be there, man. And I hope I was able to answer the questions, right, related to
Yeah.
fluency, pronunciation.
I
To
totally agree with your point of view. And as I look at you, you have a lot of fluency and the confidence also, pretty confidence you have. So second question, I really want to ask you, as you have a great experience about the teachers. So what is the strategies you are using in your institute?
um, good question. Strategy, right, to help the teachers. Frankly speaking, we need to first understand where exactly do we stand, right? What is our existing level? Based on that, ma'am, I design a plan to improve their communication skills. I observe teachers in the classroom, right? When schools, colleges, they invite me. I have my diary. I'll sit at the back bench. When I was a student, also I used to sit at the back bench. Then I'll just quietly step inside the class. I'll sit at the back bench. I'll make a note of the observations, and then I'll share constructive and logical feedback. Plus, design an action plan. Now, let me come back to the topic. Let me cut to the chase. Now, these five fingers are not equal, right? You'll agree
Yeah.
with me, and ma'am, you also. So the fact of the matter is, every individual has their own strengths and their own area of improvement. I will not call it a
Yeah.
weakness. Weakness is a negative word. So here you have an opportunity to improve yourself. Now, people, they lack pronunciation. They have to work on pronunciation. So for them, I have a different action plan, right? Kind of like certain teachers I have observed, instead of saying pen, they'll say pen. I am writing on the blackboard with a pen. Why did not you come to school yesterday? I'm not making fun of anyone, right? So sometimes
Yeah.
people Instead of saying school, they'll say school, sky, star. I make a note of those things. Plus, then students or teachers, they also have issues with grammar. Even English teachers, I have seen. See, knowledge of grammar, the rules in your head is a different thing, right? You might be knowing all the rules of direct, indirect, active, passive. You ask me now, I will not be able to tell you. But while speaking, I follow all the rules. While writing, I follow all the rules, right? So the fact of the matter is, knowledge here is a different thing, but knowledge should
Yeah.
be come out of your mouth also. So work on their grammar, common grammatical mistakes that they do. Plus, one very common thing that I have observed: appropriate response. Right? Appropriate response. It depends on your communication style. Right? What is your communication style? Suppose someone asks me, "Hey Vivek, how are you?" And I say, "Oh, good." Is it an appropriate response? I don't think so. An appropriate response is, "Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. What about you?" So
Yeah.
I thanked that person, which shows that I have got soft skills in me. I have got etiquettes, manner in me. Then I replied, plus I also asked about their well-being, which clearly shows the fact that yes, I'm a confident person. I did not just I'm trying to extend the conversation. I'm trying to take the conversation to another level. Appropriate responses are very important. Someone says something and you say, "Okay." You think okay? I mean, okay is correct. You can say that. But do you have any other alternative instead of saying okay? You can say by all means. It's a lovely, lovely alternative. Instead of okay, say by all means or sounds good
Yeah.
to me. Right? That is going to enhance the quality of the language. So this is something that I actively do with teachers and with faculty members as well, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Any other question, ma'am?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. As you mentioned here, we have to work on our error. We have to work on the grammar. So one question I would like to ask related of that is, what are the some common mistake learner make that I should aware of?
Related to grammar, right? Yes. Yesterday, I was helping one of my students from Australia. Right. He made mistakes related to there and there. Right. When I say there and there, THEIR in logo ka THERE means waha. Right. There's a big banyan tree there. Right. This house belongs to there, and there is their house. So this is something, right? A lot of people, they make mistakes. Learners, you guys don't do it. Then it's and it's it apostrophe s, that's a
Yeah.
contraction. It is like it is my car or it's my car. And its without any apostrophe, it means it's a pronoun, ma'am. So I can say it is my car and it's black, or its color is black, or it's black. The second it's will not have an apostrophe in it, ma'am. Like
Yes.
mistakes related to say like do, does, right? With he, she, it, and singular noun, we are supposed to use an s in verb, right? I cannot say he walk. I have to say he walks. I cannot say he talk. He
He
talks.
talks.
He talks. He doesn't talk. Does he talk? But there, do,
Yeah.
does make mistakes. It's a common thing, ma'am. A lot of people, they make mistakes. I have seen even CEOs making these kind of mistakes, ma'am. Right. A lot of corporate professionals, they rely on my assistance as well, ma'am. And I've seen them making these kind of mistakes. So if they learn from me, if they are under my tutelage, it's my responsibility to ensure that, ma'am, their communication skills are not just good, but they are incredible as well, ma'am. Plus, these are like a few common mistakes, ma'am. Like with subject verb agreement as well, they make singular, plural as well, right? Hairs. They sometimes they say, "Oh, I cut my hairs yesterday." I mean, if you are a barber, then you will certainly cut your
Yeah.
hair. It never hairs. And but if you went to a salon or if you hired a barber to cut your hair, then you got a haircut yesterday. You did not cut your hair, but you got a haircut
You
yesterday.
got. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So these are like some mistakes plus vocabulary mistakes. I wouldn't say vocabulary mistakes, but their vocabulary is like very much a standard. Say, oh, the house is big. Oh, it's a very big opportunity. right? So you can use some better words. Instead of big, you can say massive, huge,
Yeah.
gigantic, colossal, right? Something is important. Oh, it's a very important topic, sir. Oh, it's significant. It's pivotal.
Yeah.
It's crucial. Oh, it's a very interesting movie. Oh, it's intriguing. It's enthralling. It's captivating. See, there's some like, oh, I'm very sad today, right? I'm despondent. I'm melancholic. I'm feeling a bit gloomy today, right? I'm quite mournful. Dil bahut zyada toot gaya hai, right? I'm feeling so disheartened today, right? So sad. Angry, right? Angry, certain good words are furious, you can say, infuriated, incensed, enraged, also, you can say. Oh, see, it's like very hot outside. Means it's sweltering hot, it's blazing hot, it's blistering hot. Oh, it's so cold today. It's so frigid, right? It's so tasty. No, it's so delectable. It's so scrumptious. It's so delicious. It's vocabulary, right? Now I know you'll be asking, how can we improve our vocabulary? Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, no. My question is changed. How can I put these all of words in our mind? Because you use a lot of words, and we always use when we go to speak. We always use single word. We are irregular word we are using in our conversation. Why we can use a different kind of verb in our conversation?
Oh, good question. See, it requires practice, a lot of practice, ma'am. I do not
Yeah.
injection, Babaji ka taveez or koi jhadu udu and goli woli I give, and that person they incorporate, they absorb all these things, and they start applying it as well, right? Magic only happens in fairy tales. This life
Yeah. I can understand.
that doesn't happen, and there's no substitute for hard work. I have an effective technique, ma'am. A lot of people, they say, okay, learn 5 words every day and in 30 days you will learn 3 words. When I was in
And we
school,
learn also, but we are unable to use these all of word in our conversation.
it doesn't work, ma'am. We are not Einstein that we can remember everything and anything.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, I have learned from my own mistakes. So I was a kind of person whose communication skills were like really pathetic, really shoddy. Till the class I was in class fifth class, people used to make fun of me, teachers, classmates, cousins, right? They should say, oh, let's speak in English in front of him, he won't be able to understand a single thing. So I used to feel a lot despondent, ma'am. I really worked on my skills. Credit goes to my teachers. Certain teachers, they really helped me. My parents, they always encouraged me, right? God is always there, right? Whatever I am, whatever like a little bit knowledge that I have, it's all because of God and little bit of my hard work. So I just came up with my own plan. It was like I'll just stick with one word a day. And let's say the word is angry. I will not focus on like all the words. I'll just focus on one word a day, which is angry. And I will ensure that I know at least 4 to 5 better alternatives related to angry. I will not move to any other word like sad, happy, right? Nothing. I am going, I mean, this will take time. This thing will
Mhm.
certainly take time, but it's like really effective, ma'am. Really, really effective. See, even if you're unable, if you, even if you're able to remember a couple of words related to the main word, ma'am, your job is done. You will be able to associate, you really will be able to associate, ma'am, with those words, and try to speak. It's not like I have learned those words and it's going to stay in my head. No, in few moments, right, it's going to vaporize. So you need to practice. The best thing I always say, speak as much as possible, right? Don't give two hoots to what people are saying, right? People at times will make fun of you. They'll say that, oh, you are speaking in English, right? Uh-huh. Show off, trying to flaunt, but that's not the fact of the matter, right? If you improve, you will be able to enhance, right, your skills. You will be able to realize your dreams. Your career was going to be a better and a brighter one. So people are going to pass their remarks, sometimes constructive remarks, so like apply it. Sometimes disparaging remarks, listen from one ear, take it out from another. That's what
Yeah.
I do. Always have faith in yourself, right? And speak as much as possible. That's
Yeah.
something I always and always advise you, and learners, you as well, right? If you agree with me, mention it in the comments. If you don't agree with me, then also mention it in the comments. I'll see,
Of
right?
course,
That's
I totally agree with you. Your all thoughts, your all opinions, your all ideas about the English, everything, everything. I really appreciate your hard work and your work also, because your voice of speech or modulation is a phenomenal. It's a very good,
it's just
fantastic.
normal, ma'am. It's just normal. No rocket science, no nothing, ma'am. It's plain sheer hard work, and it's pretty normal, ma'am. I always consider myself as an average and as a modest person, right, who has limited skills. But whatever limited skills I have, I love sharing it with my students. That's it, ma'am. Any other questions that you have before we call it a day?
No, I have, yeah, I have covered my all question and the doubts. And thank you so much for giving your precious time.
Ma'am, you're most welcome. As said before, always happy to help. And I really want the audience, the learners who are watching this informative video lesson, right? Try to learn the things that I have mentioned, right? And you can mention your questions as well in the comment section, right? And also
Yeah,
mention the technique that you guys are following, right? I mean, I'll also get an opportunity to learn something new. If it's effective, I'll also try incorporating it in my training methodology to help my learners, right? So your feedback is more than welcome. If you have constructive feedback, do share it in the comment section, and also mention the technique that you guys are following, right, to improve yourself. And please support Mansi ma'am's channel. She is doing a commendable job to help you all. And if you get
thank
some
you so
time,
much.
welcome, ma'am. Do check out my channel as well. I've just started.
Yeah, sure.
You can check my channel on Instagram as well. It's talk.unlock. On YouTube, it's Fluent India, right? And
Yeah,
thank you very much, ma'am. You guys, please have a super lovely day ahead. And learners, you also, right? Work really hard. Never allow English to become a barrier, a wall between yourself and success. Thank you very much,
okay.
ma'am.
Thanks to you, sir. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.